guys, it's Nicole here and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today we are going to be reviewing and trying out the Rihanna Fenty Beauty Foundation. This one is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. That is a long name. Now first of all, I want to say that I actually have a sample pot here to use today because the first time I purchased a high-end foundation, it was the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, and I really did not like that. I paid $65 for that and I had to return it because I wasn't feeling it. So I learned my lesson and I decided to get the sample pot instead to see if I like it or not before I go ahead and actually buy it. So I'm going to be telling you about the product on the website. First of all, I got the shade 300, which is tan neutral. I tested this on my face in the store, although the lighting isn't as great in Sephora, but we'll see how it goes. And this retails for $50 in Australia, and it is purchased at Sephora in Australia as well, not Mecca. It says that it is a soft matte longwear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage in a range of 40 shades. Let's get into it. I love Rihanna, but I'm not gonna like make this a biased kind of review because I definitely have trouble actually finding a good foundation. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping it goes well, but yeah, we'll see. So this side of my face is primed and this side of my face is not. My whole face is moisturized, so yeah, let's get into it. So this is my little sample pot here. I also forgot to mention that there is 32 milliliters of product in this bottle that you get if you purchase a foundation. A lot of foundations actually come with only 30 mils, so there is a tad bit more. But yeah, so this is the shade that I got here. It is a bit warm and I do prefer my foundations to be warm. Maybe I'll put some, like I'll dot some onto my face and then I'll go in and like buff it out, you know. Also do a wear test of this to see how it goes throughout the day because we don't want to be looking like a mess, you know. I have a mirror here, by the way, if that's why I'm looking over here. But yeah, I also don't know how much product I'm meant to be using, so let's see how this goes. I put a lot more on my cheeks just because I feel those are my problem areas. But yeah, it's medium to full coverage. I'll see if I need to build it up, but yeah. Okay, ready? I mean, this color looks like a good match so far. It doesn't really have a smell to it, I feel. And it does look pretty medium coverage, I think. Oh my god, it looks so good on the camera. I just stabbed my eye with a bristle. I'm just keeping my glasses on so I can like actually see what I feel when I'm applying it. As you can see, my marks on my face are still visible, but like I'm really liking the finish so far. I prefer a dewy finish, even though this claims to be matte. It actually does look matte in real life. On camera it kind of looks a bit dewy. Oh no, it doesn't. I mean, kinda, but it looks more matte in person, which I mean I don't mind because highlighter can fix and I can just moisturize my face underneath like I did today. But I really am actually liking how this looks on my skin. This actually looks really nice. I feel like I already like the coverage how it is. I don't think it needs more. What is this white patch right here? Did I like miss a bit? I'm just gonna add a little bit more here because I feel like I missed this bit. Skin tone, the match, I think looks pretty good. It looks a bit darker. Actually, I don't know. It looks a tad bit darker than my neck, but I actually really like this color. I really think it looks good. And I'm going to just add just like a dot onto my dot here and maybe onto here and see if that covers it, because it's meant to be buildable, like medium to full coverage. So I mean, it's building up really good. It does not look cakey, but it also does not look like it's full coverage, if you know what I mean. I can't see these much anymore, but this one right here I can see, so I feel like I would still put a concealer or something underneath and then put this foundation on top. But right now it is actually looking really nice. Like I'm really liking this finish. I'm gonna see what it looks like. I feel like it is a bit, like it doesn't feel dewy, but it is a bit transferring right now, as you guys can see. So I feel like you do kind of need to set it just a little bit, but it is still matte and looks matte, so it doesn't really need to be set. I feel like if you have dry skin, you don't really need to set it, but I'm probably going to set it because I don't want it to be moving all over the place. So yeah, I'm gonna go and set it, and I will let you guys know how this looks throughout the day. I do get creasing around here quite a lot, and I might continue to do my makeup later and see how products go on top of this, and then I will check back in with you in a bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. What's up, you guys? So it's almost been 2 hours. I started at 11:15, I think it was, and it's currently 1:07, so almost 2 hours, and it doesn't look as matte. Like, it kind of looks still a bit dewy, which I don't mind. I kind of like that because I'm liking the dewiness, as I was saying. And I did set this, but I want to show you guys this. As you can see, it's getting like a little bit cakey in my creases, which I also did set, and it is kind of starting to crease around my smile lines, but that happens with every single foundation. It doesn't happen on my chin, but it does. Every single foundation makes my laugh lines crease, so yeah. But I also want to show you up here, kind of caking up. Do you guys see that? Like where this sits, it's kind of bunching up a little bit. So I mean, I'd probably have to keep setting my face just a bit more often in the areas that need it, but other than that, I think it looks really great. It's still holding up, and it looks amazing. Like, it looks so full coverage and fresh and like so nice. So I still look bold, but this is what it looks like with my full face done. It's just kind of like a subtle look, as you guys can see, but yeah, I mean, I think like I just needed to blend this out a little bit more, but apart from that, everything kind of looks pretty good. Like, it looks smooth still, and I think that I really like this foundation. Like, it still looks dewy, which I said I liked. I'm not hating it. Like, I actually like it. I think it looks good. I think it looks decent, and I mean, this is the best that my foundation has looked in a while. This is the best that my skin has looked in a while, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you look close up, you can still see like my pores and stuff. This is a side that I primed, but I mean, other than that, it looks pretty alright, you know? Like, it looks pretty good. And yes, I'll check back in with you later, like maybe when it's like 4 o'clock. Okay, so it has currently been 6 hours, almost 6 hours. In like 15 minutes it'll be 6 hours, and as you can see, it's still looking pretty solid. It does look a bit more oilier now, like around here and my chin, but other than that, it is going solid, except for this part here. Let me see if I can show you guys. It looks a little bit cakey around here. Ignore my lipstick like application, but it looks a little bit cakey around here, the laugh lines, and then here again it's gotten a bit cakey there, but I mean, it looks really solid. I think it's held up for a good 6 hours, and I think I could go for longer in this foundation. I think it would last a really long time, and I definitely think that you can just like powder over or blot over the sections that look cakey, and it'll be completely fine. It looks so good in photos, and I'm loving this foundation so far. I literally think it just like looks amazing, and it makes your skin look so flawless. I don't think there's any flashback in photos. It didn't look like there was flashback because I did take a few. Overall, like, I would give this foundation like an 8 out of 10. That's honestly how much I think it is like that good, and I can never find a foundation that is good enough for my skin without it looking bad. But yeah, I honestly definitely do recommend this foundation, but again, definitely get like a tester before you buy the foundation, because it can work differently on everybody's skin, you know. So yeah, but I am loving it, but I still have one more foundation to try, so stay tuned for that if you guys want to see my review on the Born This Way foundation. I know it's old, but I have yet to try it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.